These are two young, amazing, talented guys. And in the National Football League for the next 20 years, man, you got the young cats, and these guys are amazing.
Let me ask you something, Rex. You think you're smart, right, as defense coordinator?
I think I'm decent.
You think you're smart?
You
Maybe one of the best of all time.
You put the D in decent. What are you talking about?
Tell him, Rex.
you will put your team in the right position at the end of games.
I damn sure would,
okay.
yes.
So why in the hell would Sean McDermott, Leslie Frazier go cover, Spagnuolo go cover 3 on 4th and 13 in the red zone? Why would you go cover 3?
No, I have no idea. But there were so many mistakes. And that fails. I mean, that one right there might have been the best call that we saw compared to some of these other ones. How do you go cover 0 with Tampa Bay? You know, how the hell do they go cover 0 in that moment? All right, because you're going to prevent everything but a field goal, right, in that situation. How the hell you go cover 0? That's pulled the old Greg Williams right there. And I mean, I mean, some of these great coaches, Todd Bowles, he makes a huge mistake. Spagnuolo makes a huge mistake, and then Leslie Frazier makes a huge mistake.
Yeah, I didn't get it. Then when you at the end of the game, I mean, you score, 13 seconds left on the clock. You don't squib it, you kick it deep.
Yeah, you have to squib it.
Why would you do that?
No, that's what started the snowball effect rolling downhill. First off, you squib it, Key, and we all know why we squib it, right? They have to field the ball. Even if they give themselves up, you're talking about 3 to 4 seconds, maybe 5 seconds off the clock. And we saw how
you got one play now.
Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah. Now you can play the defense they played, which clearly was for the last play of a game, which, by the way, hey, Leslie and guys, they have three timeouts left. What in the heck are you doing? And so to me, but it started by not squibbing it. I mean, that was crazy.
It was a blunder.
It was.
Rex, let's go to Tom Brady for a second. Have we seen his last game?
I wouldn't be surprised. And look, let's face it. This man's done everything in the sport.
Everything.
The greatest of all time. And I know he never won a Super Bowl, but he still almost goes out on top. He did lead the league in touchdown passes. He did lead the league in yardage. At his age, like 44 years old, he has nothing else to
won a
prove.
playoff game.
Won a playoff game. What else is there, Rex? What else?
Yeah, there's nothing else. And here's the thing. Key, he leaves healthy.
That's what I say.
Why risk it?
That's what I say.
Why risk it?
Nowadays, is a quarterback really risking it, Rex? Nowadays.
Well, I mean,
I'm telling you.
Max, you do get beat up.
Of course.
I mean,
Ask Joe Burrow.
It doesn't feel good. That's what I said to these guys. I'm like, Tom's done everything.
Yep.
The NFC, for whatever it's worth, they're going to get better. The AFC is going to get better. There's nothing left to do.
But, Rex, didn't we have this same conversation last year after they won the Super Bowl?
Yeah.
Go out on top, ride off into the sunset on the white horse. You know, it feels like every year, like, you want to leave the game healthy. And this dude comes back and is like, no, this is who I am.
You know what's nuts, though? If Stafford doesn't make that play, they're probably the Bucs, like, let's say they win it over. The Bucs are moving on. We're not asking that question. They're on to the next round.
No, they're on to the next one. But I think we will ask it because here's what's happened. They got 22 starters to come back. We're going to run it back. All right? They can't do that next year. All right? The salary cap and all that. They can't do it. So why? You're not going to have the same talent. He's going to end up with the talent he's got now where you got no Godwin, you got no, Brown or whatever. So to me, I just don't think this guy's such a winner. He's got nothing else to prove. Why not walk away from it? He's got everything going healthy. And he doesn't need to prove anything. And to me, what a historic run. And if he decides to come back, okay, I wouldn't be shocked just because that tells you that he's addicted to playing this game.
Yeah.
But there's more to life than that. I think he realizes that.
You're talking about quarterbacks riding off into the sunset and making uniform changes and things. Did we see Aaron Rodgers for the last time in a Packer uniform?
I definitely believe that. I definitely think so. And he wouldn't have gone through all the trouble he went through in the offseason and everything else, all that talk. And now he's like, they're $40 million over the cap.
Yeah.
All right. So now what are you going to do? You're going to pay Aaron Rodgers? That means Devontae Adams walks out the door, or half your team walks out the door. And I will say this, though. Oh, isn't it poetic justice that at the end here, the drafting of the Love broker, Jordan Love, all right, and when you are coming off a championship game and you're going to decide to build for the future, What? No, build for the now, okay? The future's a whole string of nows anyway. But to me, you go for it right away. And when they didn't do it, all right, they sent a message to Aaron Rodgers. They sent a message to everybody that, oh, no, eventually there's a rebuild after Aaron Rodgers. And to me, that's going to start next year when Aaron goes trotting out the door, going to somebody else.
Do you think he'll ever win another Super Bowl?
No, because here's especially everybody is pointing to the fact that he's going to go to Denver, right? Like, okay, that's the place he's going. Yeah, well, you're going to be the third quarterback in that division.
Wait,
right
who's
now,
the two?
talent.
Oh, Joe
was Herbert.
Herbert.
So
Carr ain't bad either.
No, and Carr ain't bad either.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying,
Herbert.
nothing's given. That's a good football team. Denver's a great football team. However, you saw Patrick Mahomes. He's this dude's in rare air right now. Look, if Aaron Rodgers was 10 years ago, okay, but he ain't. All right. Here's what Aaron Rodgers needs. He needs protection. Number one quarterback in the league when his offensive line wins. All right. 31 touchdowns, 1 interception. When one guy doesn't win in pass protection, he had the 26th quarterback rating in the National
Unlike
Football
a guy
League.
you made, Justin Herbert, best under pressure in the league basically 2 years in a row.
Right.
Like when no one's blocking for him, he's finding guys.
Rex,
Absolutely.
If you were, and I know they're going to the NFC Championship game, but if you were Kyle Shanahan, would you look at the opportunity if you had to get Aaron Rodgers? Would you go for it?
Oh, my goodness. You know, I heard what Key said before. Why would I want a guy that just got beat by a guy? But I think their future, that they've already – they're going to see what they got in this Trey Lance or Garoppolo continues. I don't think they're going to –
I'm asking what you would do, Rex.
What
I
I
don't
would
care
do,
what
I would
they
go
would
for
do.
it.
I want to know
Why?
what you would do.
And here's what I would do. I would go for it because I could care less about the future. I want to win right now.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN Plus right now.